and welcome back to NEStastical Tuesday. I'm LPGrodus, or Grodus if you're watching this live on Twitch. Today we're gonna play a game that I grew up with, yet again. I grew up with a lot of NES games. But this specific game scared me quite a bit as a kid. Or, to be exact, the cutscene sound, or the music playing in the cutscene, is what scared me. There's a lot of things in the game that should have scared me. Okay, the final boss did scare me, actually. But besides the final boss and the music, there was nothing in the game that actually did scare me, which is ironic because, you know, some of the imagery in this game is very interesting to say the least. But the game we're gonna play is Kabuki Quantum Fighter for the NES, which of course makes sense since this is the NEStastical Tuesday. And yes, we are gonna see all the cutscenes. The year 2056. Someone, or something, has broken into the main defense computer and is blocking access to the backup system. Of course, if the program controlling our nuclear weapons systems is altered, our planet could be reduced to a pile of cinders in seconds. Conflict is unavoidable. So yeah, this is the music that did scare me. The new image transfer system, just now being developed. Looks like it will be our last hope. The image transfer system, an amazing process that allows a human mind to be converted to raw binary data, making it possible to travel easily inside computer circuits. But the conversion system is completely untested. If a human mind is changed into raw data, what form will it take when it's reassembled inside the computer? Guess we have to find out. What changes to the psyche could the procedure cause? No one knows. The man chosen for this dangerous mission, predicted, Colonel Scott O'Connor. Well trained in body and spirit, and knowledgeable in computer hardware and software. He is the perfect choice. I mean, like almost every 25 years old male these days. Now stretching himself out on the image transfer machine, he is preparing for a trip to try to save his country, his civilization, his people. So yeah, that's the intro cutscene of the game. Quite interesting, to say the least. But yeah, Kabuki Quantum Fighter is the game. So we have now transferred our mind into raw data. This of course being a 2D platformer, or action platformer to be exact. So as you can see, you fight with your hair. If you duck, you fight with your fist. If you press space, you get out your special beam, which is the blue ammunition down below. The giant red squares, those are your health. But your main way of attacking will be with your hair. Can you please just get hit? Thank you. So, one thing I really like about this game is how agile your hero is. You know, he can climb stuff, he can swing on stuff, he has a pretty decent range with his hair. He jumps really high, he moves fast, you know, everything that I absolutely love about the video games in one small, neat package. Though the game was rather difficult for me as a kid. Could only really play up to the 3rd level and beat that. After that, of course you get unlimited amount of continues after that. But after that, I couldn't really get any further. Because the game was too difficult for me back then. Okay, jumping up in projectiles is not to be recommended, by the way. So you may see the things below and above me. The things below me is actually guts. You know, actual human guts, to be exact. So, fun fact, depending on how much you hold or press the A button, you will do different heights jumps. This is the highest jump, this is just a regular jump. You know, a light press, hold press, light press. One thing to note though is that every level does have a timer, so if time runs out you die. So, you can't be as slow as possible. So, by the way, those things up there, those are human hearts. Should have scared me as a kid, did not do that. Also because I probably never noticed them. Or, you know, didn't really realize that, oh, it's human hearts. Also, don't like these ninja dogs. They are very mean to me. You know, with all the jumping and striking with the blades. But there we go, first level beat. Of course though, after every boss battle, after every level there's a boss battle that you have to be aware of. But whenever you beat a level, all your health and beam weapon or sub-weapon energy is converted into, well, points, and then you get a refill of more of them. So this is first boss. As you can see, he's very agile, and he can use some kind of magic, Fire Blast. This is something I would like to have much more in modern games, you know, acrobatic bosses and enemies, and, you know, characters in general, where you can do cool backflips and shit like that. Part of the reason why I love, you know, Metroid, since everything I love about this game, Metroid does, but does better. A lot better, to be fair. Though this is a good game, mind you. But I would like, you know, this kind of movement in now we can press the dialogue. But this kind of movement is something I would like to see in a 3D game. You know, speedy movement, backflips, somersaults. You know, acrobatic movements, basically. That's free will, mind you, as well. I know there's parkour games and such. And, you know, the Spider-Man games allow you to do a lot of cool stuff. But it would be fun to, you know, see enemies do this kind of stuff as well. Attention! An invader in the program area. The defense system in Area 1 has been destroyed. He is proceeding to Area 2. You must find the access point immediately and cut off the invasion route. Your energy gun's power has been increased. So, round 1 is now cleared. And now begins round 2. Another thing I absolutely love about this game is the music. It's really good. You know, besides the cutscene music. Since that did scare me as a kid. And you know, it's just a time loop over and over again. A short loop at that. But, you know, stage music, boss music, a lot of that stuff is really good in this game, in my opinion. And, you know, just look at how beautiful this game is. Especially for an NES game. But then again, it did come out very late in the NES's lifespan. In fact, it came out in 1990. Also, this one is there to help you get up from the spike traps from down below. Same with that one. Also really like, you know, the gravity effects of, well, not really gravity effects, but the effects of the water, which, you know, using the current to push you backwards or forward. I think that's really cool stuff. That is very uncalled for, honestly, game. Especially when you need to get up there to progress. Oh wow, double kill. That's amazing, actually. Helped me a lot, since I usually just take damage there because I can't avoid it. Okay, I think we're almost done with the first segment of the stage. Can't believe I actually let him hit me there. That was a bit silly of me to do. But we're done with the first part of level 2. Also, you can speed this up if you don't want to wait for it individually. So, this level here, or this section rather, ouch, forgot about that, is timed, and you have very, well, every stage is timed really, but this one is, you have a very small timer. Only 50 seconds on this one. So, you know, you gotta move fast, but don't be too impatient. Oh god, I missed extra life, as always, because I attempted to get it in the wrong kind of way. Oh, thanks for the follow, Rowan. Also, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. I mean the raid, not the follow. I already know that you follow me. But thanks for the raid, Rowan. Appreciate it. I hope you're well today. So just look at these guys. See his ninja kick. Well, not really a ninja kick per se, but look at him go. You know, that's what I want in 3D games, with bosses and enemies. More stuff like that. Also, this is the new power-up we got. So, I do like to save up as much weapons energy as possible, because I use them on specific bosses. Oh, we can split up several times, so you can only split up once. Oh well. Second boss been defeated. Oh, great to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself, actually. Yeah, I finished Mass Effect last Monday. Not yesterday, but, you know, the week before that. So, you know, it hasn't been that long. The Colonel has been apprehended in the program area. Disaster! The Colonel's brainwaves have stopped. His life support system is holding up, but he won't survive long this way. Quick! Find another attack route! I'm trying to reach him! So, the fusion gun has been added to your arsenal. And run 2 is clear. And now begins round 3. This is my favorite theme of the entire game. I think it's really good, actually. And you know, really love tower levels and vertical levels in general where you climb up. This game is part of that love, actually. This is more or less one of the parts which... oh, whoops, I fell down. A bit too far than I wanted. But yeah, this game is one of the reasons why I love climbing levels. Of course, Mega Man 1 is also part of that reason, with Electment stage being one of my favorite stages of Mega Man 1. And you know, vertical levels does stand out from the horizontal kind of levels, considering that was the norm back in the day. Also, this game has ice physics. Think what you will of that, but I think it's quite nice, actually. Whoops. Okay, that flamethrower that despawned. So you can actually destroy the flamethrowers, but I actually don't recommend it. Because you're more likely to take more damage doing it than you were not trying to destroy it. Unless, of course, you're like me and accidentally jump after grabbing onto stuff. Also, some are unavoidable, unfortunately, if you don't destroy them. God damn it. No, I died. God damn it. So, I lost all of my ammunition, and that is a slight problem, actually. Not for this boss coming up, but the next level's boss. But, you know, if I continue dying like this, I won't even be making it for the third boss. And I'll have to restart from the very beginning. Since you won't be getting any continues until after you've beaten this level. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Also, you can travel upwards on the left side here. It's just that I find the right side to be a lot easier to traverse upwards from. Okay, gotta use the ice physics to our advantage now. There we go. Oh wow, I can't believe I actually dodged that. Normally I always take damage there. You know, kinda unavoidable. Okay, there we go. Now I got the parry up. You know, the way you intended way to do it. Also, I think the second one there is just there to trick you, honestly. It seems to leave me with taking more damage than, you know, than it is trying to help me. Okay, I always take damage there as well. I still haven't figured out how to actually avoid that without taking damage. It's fine though. This one is a little bit easy to predict, except that I'm very bad at it, as you can clearly tell. Same one goes with this one, really terrible at dodging it altogether. But yeah, that's the third stage. Of course, now we have the boss battle still, but we do have some more HP. This boss can be quite challenging, but as long as you know how to do the high jump, you should be fine at avoiding him. He does spit out some kind of acid though, so keep that in mind as well. He's of course the easiest to deal with the hair. That's a triple shot, that's what we just what we unlocked last time. Okay, that was incredibly stupid of me to do, but oh well. Shit happens. So yeah, this is more your, you know, classic boss fight with just a bulky fiend. That, you know, is not very acrobatic or anything. It does move back and forth, sure, but... Oh, and does spit an acid. Some kind of acid spit, but... nothing than that, or besides that, it's not super special. That's why I prefer the earlier bosses to the final bosses, and, well, the bosses in general really after the first two levels. At last, our hero has been linked up with the program area. His present location, having destroyed the defenses in Area 3. He's proceeding into Area 4. Colonel, answer! Colonel O'Connor! This is Scott! Why were the communication lines disrupted after the last big shockwave? Your entry point has been sealed off. After you destroyed the defense circuits in Area 3, we found a special circuit, and there is a new batch of enemies. Get to the defense circuits in Area 4 as fast as you can. Quantum bombs have been added to your weapons list. So, now it's round 4. Also, we have some kind of alien upstairs there. Not a big fan of this music, though. It is one of the worst music themes. And this level is one of the hardest levels as well, in my opinion. But we do have some mini enemies, which is cool. You know, agile enemies in general. Also, these guys try to hit you with katanas, so, you know, don't get hit by them. Okay, we have a good amount of ammunition, which will be necessary if I want to beat the next boss. Okay, some kind of boomerang thrower. Oh wow, I just got a 1-up from that. That's not too bad. Always do that mistake. That's what you're supposed to do. But I'm so used to, you know, using the high jump when I jump up from the platform, so I have never learned that I'm supposed to just do a small regular jump there. Oh wow, I thought I would avoid that attack, but clearly I was wrong. See, he just tried to hit me with his katana. No respawn? Oh, that's a shame. These guys try to shoot you with a pistol. Which of course is not fun, because it hurts. And you lose HP, which is not good. Believe it or not, but losing your HP is never a good thing in games. Which of course is untrue, because there are moments where losing HP is beneficial for you actually. You know, when you're damage boosting in games, for example. Then the damage is helpful. Oh yeah, you can also press down to drop down to the next, to the one below you. Okay, was kind of hoping for more health, which is why I went down to kill that enemy. Gotta hate the birds though. If it's not birds, it's bats. Both tend to be equally annoying though in games. I am not looking too good health-wise. I hate these guys because they always throw those without me having a chance to get out of it. Okay, so this boss fight is not the easiest of boss fights because, well, you'll see. Good thing I have the max amount of ships though, because I'm gonna need them. But you know, the first part of the boss fight is not too bad. This part though is annoying since, well, I can't really heard it from there, I'm gonna die. Yeah. That's not good. That is really bad actually. Can I destroy these? I don't even remember them being part of the game, to be honest. Oh, I can destroy them, okay. Should have done that from the very get-go. Last time, I mean. I swear, I used to be good at this game, okay? So here's the thing. Now we can't hurt him. Okay, so let's use this. Okay, let's just miss with them all together, because why not? So, the thing is, whenever he goes up, he barely ever goes down again. That's the annoying part, plus you have these bits that just go around and hit you, which makes it very difficult for you to survive. 1, 2, and 3. The thing is, you have to let him, you know, attack you before you get a chance to attack him. Oh, apparently you don't have unlimited continues. I was clearly wrong about that. Okay, let's hope that I can do better now than I did previously. But hopefully I should be able to get there with a fairly good amount of HP and a even better, you know, good amount of ships. But I also need a lot of HP, so I can take more hits. Since that does make things easy for me. guy always drops an extra life though. Yes, he does, okay. I've actually not played this game since, well, I did play it one more time before that, but I've actually not played this game since I LP'd it on my YouTube channel. Which of course was at the same time where I did Castlevania for the NES as a Let's Play. I think that was in 2016. Could be wrong though, I don't actually remember the exact time for it. But it did go a lot better back then than it does now. I don't think I got a single game over. Though I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I did get a single game over. But you know, stuff happens when you stop playing a game and then come back to it a couple of years later again. Okay, I didn't really mean to fall down there, but oh well, it's not the end of the world. We have plenty of time on us after all. Okay, nothing else there. Yeah, you have coming up. God damn it, bird. You have weird faces in the background, you have intestines, you have alien tentacles. You know, a lot of creepy stuff in general, really. None of it scared me as a kid. Cutscene music, on the other hand, certainly did. Okay, since he pushed me down, I might as well press on from here. I already took damage after all, so... Okay, I do have a good amount of chips. And I have full amount of health, so... Yeah, there we go. I didn't really dish out any damage against this guy, but... Now we can dish out damage by doing this. This is how I usually kill him, by the way. But since that doesn't work anymore... 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why are you so slow? There we go. So yeah, he camps in the ceiling a lot, which is why I don't like this boss too much. But you know, it's not too bad once you learn how to dodge his laser beams. That's really just the tricky part, after you destroy the bits. Of course, the defense bits are the worst part of the boss fight. It's just that I always forget about them. Because it's more memorable about the boss camping in the ceiling. And, you know, avoids your attacks altogether that way. Okay, let's just tank the hit. Okay, let's not tank, just tank the damage then, I guess. So, you know, in classic NES fashion, when an enemy is flashing, or boss is flashing, or changing color, it means it's closer to death. And there we go, boss been defeated. I don't have a lot of chips now, though. We have pinpointed the enemy's invasion route. It's coming up on the monitor.
Wait! Look at the monitor! It's the Hyperion research satellite. But I thought it had been lost years ago. Are you sure it's the Hyperion?
Of course I'm sure. But it looks like it's been controlled by the computer. Our own satellite, used in battle against us.
But I thought all of our space probes were built with a self-destruct device. Can't we just blow it up?
It's not that simple. The program to run it is stored in Area 5. There's no way to get at it. We can't get at it. Colonel, did you hear that? Can Can you get in and knock out the defense system in Area 5?
Roger, on my way.
You can now use the remote control bolo. Round 5. It's this one. It's pretty effective, to say the very least. And I also believe this is the final stage of the game. It's not a very long game, but it is a challenging game, to the very least. But you know, at least the music is decent enough. Also, we have conveyor belts now on these swinging things to make them, you know, harder. But nothing is too hard for me, since, you know, I've beaten the game before. Okay, you get a 1-up there. I didn't know that. Ooh, I do want to take the upper route though, so I'm gonna head back. Oh wow. I was starting to think that the health I picked up was not worth it. Oh, you actually had to get up there, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I think you take damage by touching the green stuff below, and then I fell down in it. Twice. So, this level likes to use a lot of conveyor belts. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We just have to do the best of the situation, basically. Okay, nothing. Okay, I can't destroy those, can I? Oh, you're right. It moves in a pattern where I stand. I forgot about that. That's what makes those annoying. Oh, I just jumped into that. That's terrific. Wow, twice now. But at least it's decent enough to get rid of itself after a while. So, as you can see, this level is more of an obstacle course than an enemy gauntlet. Which is a bit of a shame, honestly. Because there isn't much HP to collect in the level. And you know, there we go, the level is beaten. At least the first part of it, anyway. Now we have a climb. A vertical stage again, which is very nice in my opinion. Because, you know, I love tower climb levels. Okay, so the... Oopsie doodle, that was stupid. At least I got some health back for doing that. Though I might have lost more health than I actually gained. Oh yeah, right, when you're hanging upside down like this, you're kicking instead of using your hair or punching. I don't think that those alien-like enemies respawn. Never mind, they do. Whoops, that was stupid. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to equip the other one. Or re-equip it. Can all be for more ships, but oh well. Got some new here anyway. It's not like it mattered too much. Though I don't like that these yellow alien heads drops ships. I would prefer if they didn't drop anything. Since, or you know, the ones that are hanging upside something that hanging upside down. Well, they are hanging upside down clearly, but you know, hanging upside a pit, I mean, so that I can collect the things. I would prefer if they didn't drop anything when they weren't, you know, above the abyss or whatever. Damn it, tend to do that mistake quite often actually. sometimes I take damage from that green thing there. Quite annoying, but seems like I've learned from that mistake at the very least. I managed to avoid getting there. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Now we have ice platforms, which make things a little bit harder, I mean, not easier. A little bit harder for us, but not too difficult. Okay, actually did drop health, not bad. Very happy when, you know, enemies drop items you can collect. Come on. Just a little bit closer. There we go. Ooh, perfect placement actually for it. So yeah, these guys like to turn around very quickly when you jump towards them like that. They're very clever that way. But lucky for me, I was quick enough to react in time. Which, you know, gave him a bad time. Okay, you can spit your projectiles at me, that's fine. Go. Let's drop down on this platform as we jump up. Wait, can I climb? Okay, no. The game gives you the animation that your character is, you know, touching the ceiling and climbing on it, but that is simply not the case. So this boss is actually quite fun. It's a giant machine. Ouch. This is his weak spot. You basically just stand here and do this. It's very simple. Very simple indeed. So, you know, this boss is actually fine. In my opinion. We have failed. The enemy has deactivated the Hyperion self-destruct program. Is there anything we can do on this end? Nothing. Well, maybe there is something we can do. If we can get the kernel into Hyperion's main computer, he might be able to reactivate it directly. It's our only chance. This is Scar. I heard what you said. Get me there now. Is that okay? Colonel, the transmission program is running now. So we are transferred into space! Near Saturn, to be exact. You are approaching the final battle. Round 5 clear. Round 6 start. So yeah, this is the final boss. The Mother Brain. And yes, that is her actual name. She's not super difficult, but she did scare me quite a lot as a kid. You know, the way she looks and all the moving intestines and whatnot. But it was generally, you know, her general appearance that scared me. Come on, get down here, so I can destroy you. So yeah, you have to destroy the head first. That's the first part of the battle. Sure, you can do this. Actually, I failed. But yeah, sure, you can do this. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, you can basically do this and just hope for the best. But I think it's better to just attack from below, to be honest. And then run under it as fast as it attacks. It really isn't more difficult than that. Once you learn that, anyway, it's a fairly easy boss. At least for the first part. part of it. Why did he only shoot 2 projectiles? Or did I destroy the 3rd one, maybe? Whoops, not really mean to jump up into him. But oh well, stuff happens, and then you die. Hello Cloud, welcome to the stream. Hello Samurai, welcome to the stream. Hope you'll both enjoy. How are you today? Both of you. Imagine it if it said final battle and you had to do another 7 more stages. That would be, you know, a pretty good plot twist. Okay, now the true final battle begins. Easiest way to defeat this boss is by doing this, honestly. And just do your best to avoid the projectiles. There we go. Mother Brain has been defeated. Oh wow, I had 5 lives at the end. Okay. They're only worth 10,000 points each. That's a little bit of a waste. A message from Hyperion. Mission accomplished. The self-destruct program has been reconnected. Were you able to recover the kernel?
Not yet. Of course, if he was still inside that program when Hyperion blew up. This is Scott. Control room. Can you hear me?
Colonel, we had given you up for dead.
I'd like to return to my body now. Can you pick me up at the access point?
Roger. So yeah, that was Kabuki Quantum Fighter. The Hyperion research satellite has been reduced to space dust. According to investigation that followed, while the kernel was inside the satellite, the virus that had invaded the computer had grown and mutated at an extraordinary rate. The virus had taken the information from the computer bank and used it to spread terror across the universe. One planet, exactly, to be honest. Their stated goal of conquering the known universe was almost realized. But the human spirit and need for freedom are strong. Tell that to humans nowadays, where we subjugate everyone and remove more and more freedom. Thanks to the efforts of valiant men like the Colonel, the spirit of peace lives on for all the peoples of the planet Earth. But we must be ever vigilant. Who knows when this kind of terrorism might rise again? Yeah, who knows? It actually does remove it completely from the thing as well. Nice. So yeah, that's Kabuki Quantum Fighter, a short but fun game. If I recall, in my Let's Play this was a 3-parter. This time around, it would have only taken 2 parts. Funny enough. So, that is the end of this game. I'll be back, watch for my next adventure. Forgot that you unlock a sound thingy afterwards. Wait, this theme is not in the game. Maybe that's the game over theme, actually. Okay, there's 11 different sounds in, you know, regular numbers, but this is hexadecimal, so it has a little bit more than that. But yeah, that's the end of this episode of NEStastical Tuesday, so thank you very much for watching this episode. Consider becoming part of the Frog Squad by subscribing today, if you aren't already. Otherwise, give it a good little thumbs up, and let me know what you thought about it in the comments section down below. Stay frog everyone, and I shall see you in the next episode. Take care everybody.